Hello, hello. Hello everyone. So today I'm gonna spend some time on presenting or practicing the some of the ideas that I had or recently I studied. It is about the promotion methodology and rationale uh, for the uh, Nielsen's IQ margin style for the margin calculation. And today, the example here, I'm using a very brief number. The number that appears in here is arbitrary, just some random number, and for easier calculations. So let's get started. So what am I doing actually? I want to suggest a promotion that leverage the volume-driven growth while protecting the long-term profitability. And the methodology is as follows. First, the baseline benchmarking. I first establish normal margin without promotion here, which is number one. And secondly, I design the promotional mechanics, and I design a volume incentive to drive basket size and trial. And then I will try to investigate the incremental profit levers. So I factor in the customer acquisition, the lifetime value, and cross category lift. And fourthly, I would calculate the adjusted margin for reconcile the short-term margin erosion while long-term gains. So, the rationale for this Excel is, first of all, chase bank efficiency, like sacrifice per unit margin for higher total profit and customer retention, and retailer synergy. It avoids channel conflict by steering promotion towards high velocity and high margin skills. And this is data-driven validation and use post-promo analytics to refine future offers. So the key focus for this promotion is to balance immediate revenue lift with sustainable profitability. So let's take a closer look for this promotion design. For this baseline calculation, first I start by setting the retail price per bag is around $10 with COGS around 40% of the retail price. So the gross profit of per bag is around $6 for the baseline, and the gross margin per bag is around 60%. So let's say if there's a total 100 bags or 100 clients or 100 bags that sold in a regular volume, there will be around 600 total profit. And let's say we have promotional mechanics, which is and the volume impact. Let's say the offer is buy 3 get 1 free. Buy 3 get 1 free. So the retail price is actually this retail price per bag is actually $10 times 3 divided by 4, and the COGS keep the same. So the gross profit per bag is decreased to $3.5. With this $3.5 leading to the decrease of margin to gross 47% per bag, and the gross profit, gross total total gross profit is around 1,400. Here it's become 400 because I assume keeping the same 100 regular demand for the bed that will be sold. With the promotional offer, that will be around 400 total beds that will be sold. So this is the total profits between baseline and promotions. And thirdly, we have to factor in the Nielsen's IQ style adjustment. So we start by the baseline, $600, and the incremental profit is for this promotion is 800. How? This is calculated by the $1,400 minus $600. That will be $800. And the new customer acquisition, let's say the assumption is 10% of the promo buyer were new, and it leads to 10 new customers. Why? Because we assume the original baseline number of customer was 100. So and we assume the LTV, the lifetime value profit per new customer is $50. So the new customer acquisition will be $500. As for cannibalization means when we launch this promotion, there are certain percentage of the client of the customer that will do the bulk order. They will no longer need to buy it again for a period of time. So we assume that 20% of the promo buyers would have paid full price. So that would be 20% times 100. That would be 20 buyers, 20 bets. And in here we times $6, which means $6 is the $6 per bet. It is the gross profit per bet. So that would be $120. And the last factor that will be factored in will be the basket expansion. 25%. Let's assume 25% added as a supplement, and 25% times 100, there will be 25 people. There will be 25 transactions. So let's assume $1 profit for the supplements that they put in the basket. So that will be extra $25 as our revenue. So in this case, we add up all of this profit. After running this promotion, the total adjusted profit would be 1,805. So, how to interpret this 1,805? So, we need to adjust the margin. For the long-term adjustment, Now for the long-term adjusted margin, we want to calculate this. So we first need to calculate the total volume, total revenue that we receive. That will be $3,000, retail price $10, times 300 bets with full price, and then adding the $500 from the new customer acquisition and $50 from the basket expansion. This $50 is before the COGS. So now we have the total revenue of $3,550. So that we can calculate the long-term adjusted margin, which is 51% here. So now we have a few numbers to compare. For this table, we compare the margin and profit in the short term and long term. So we firstly understand that in short term margin erosion, there will be an erosion of 13%. Based on the description that we have, there will be minus 13% for the margin erosion in short term. However, when we look at a longer view, the long-term adjusted margin will be 51%, which is only 9% down from the baseline. So the key takeaway is first, the short-term margin erosion. The promotion reduced the perform margin, which is the product that I'm talking about. Gross margin from 65% to 47.5%. And secondly, the long-term recovery, new customer, long-term value, and basket expansion lifted the net margin to around 51%. So it is a trade-off between volume and margin. For the baseline, we sell 1,000 bets at 65% margin, and then we can get 42,250 for the profit. For the promo, 3,000 bets, we will sell 3,000 bets at 52% net margin in the long run to get the 83,200 profit. So, but why patch value still proceed this promotion? Because the inventory, it have an inventory clearance effect. And it also avoid 2.3 million white down for the Q4 preparation. And the market share gains, like 12% shift from competitors as per the loyalty data. So for this little demonstration, it showcases that with the promotional design from the Nielsen's IQ style, the margin for the short term usually will erode and decrease for a quite amount of percentage. However, in the long term, while we factor in the baseline and incremental profit and some new customer acquisition, this kind of factor, the promotion that the ultimate margin that we are that we are receiving could be recovered, and the final margin drop may not be that significant. And this promotion can help the inventory clearance and help in our market share gain. Yep, so this is the little demonstration for the Nielsen's IQ margin method. Thank you. And here is another practice on presenting the another presentation on the trade marketing promotion, or how to calculate the ROI. And this time I use the imaginary company and case called Very Best. So imagine a CPG company, which is Snack Whites, produce a line of healthy snack bars. They are launching a new flavor, Very Best, and want to use a trade promotion to drive initial sales and gain market share in the competitive snack bar category, which includes brands like Power Snack and Joy. So the trade promotional detail, promotion type, which is just a temporary price reduction and prominent in-store display at the major grocery chain, Megamart. For the duration is 4 weeks, and the target is the Megamart stores in the Northern East region. The incentive is Snack White offers Megamart a temporary price reduction of 20% on Very Best bars for the promotional period. In return, Megamart agrees to feature Very Best in the end cap displays and include it in their weekly circular. Step 1. So data collection during promotion. So we first need to establish the baseline, like what we did in the Nielsen IQ example. So we collect the data. It shows the total snack bar category sales for the Northeast is around $1 million. And the Snack White other flavor sales is $80,000. And the Very Best sales is 0 because it's a new product. And the Snack White other flavors plus this new product P-promotion is still $80,000. So step 2, collecting the data after the promotion. For the post-promotion, the snack bar, the total snack bar category sales increased. For the Northeast increased to 1,010,000. And for our Snack Right other flavor sales, it records as 40,000, and the Very Best sales is 60,000. So the total Snack Right, other flavors plus Very Best total sales is $100,000. So now we need to calculate the market share gain. Before, the Snack White market share is around 80,000 divided by 80,000 divided by 1 million. So that will be around 8% of the market share that Snack White is occupying in the market. For the post-promotion, it increased slightly to 9.09%. So, which means the trade promotion was successful in growing Snack White overall market share, which brings 1.09%. And the Very Best, as for the, let's analyze the new product impact, the Very Best. The Very Best market share. At the baseline, since this is a new product, we didn't sell it, the market share was 0. And for the post-promotion, the market share increased to 5.45%. 5.45%. So, which means very best capture a significant share of market, meaning the new product creates a big impact. And let's talk about the cannibalization. The promotion and the cannibalization rate of the other flavor, which is around 50%. As you can see quite easily, the snack white other flavor sales dropped by half. So the promotion did cannibalize existing product lines, with some consumers switching from other snack white bars to very best. This needs to be factored into the overall ROI calculation. So when we further analyze the profitability of this product, we can look in this way. The column that we are talking about mainly about the calculation of value here. The net incremental sales for this promotion is actually $20,000, which getting from the very best promotion sales and minus loss from the other, like cannibalization from the other flavors. And the gross margin of very best is for the total dollar is around 22,500. And the loss margin from the other flavor is around 20,000. So the less gross margin is for this promotion is 2,500. And with the promotional cost, for this promotion is around 15,000 for the price discussion, price reduction, and 5,000 for the display fee. That will be 20,000. So overall, the ROI, the short-term ROI for this promotion is negative 87.5%. It may seem quite significant, significantly low and negative, but later on we need to do another set of analysis to factor in the long-term impact. So this is the very best example that I want to share. This is another way to calculate the ROI, trade ROI on our trade promotion. So now I have talked about the Nielsen IQ case and the very best case for the trade promotion. And today I want to also discuss another set of problem or another set of things that may appear in our daily life as a trade marketing manager. So the things that I'm going to share is here. Is here. So let me see if I can make it a presentable way. Present mode. Okay, no. Right. Okay. View. No focus. Immerse. Switch. No. One page. Zoom. Okay, so let's talk about the scenario explaining the sell-in versus sell-out discrepancy, and we take Nestle Canada as an example. So the number here are just randomized and not so accurate, but the idea are relevant and can be referenced to. So the following example are using the Coffee Mate Coffee Enhancer as an example. So scenario 1, and this is talking about the sell-in and sell-through relationship. Sell-in meaning the manufacturer, the volume and the amounts that manufacturer sells to retailer. Sell-out or sell-through meaning the amount of volume that sell from retailer to end customer. Okay, so scenario 1, sell-in growth is larger than sell-out growth. Meaning, for example, like if sell-in for 2024 Q1 for Nestle is increased by 15% year over year, and while the sales out is only increased by 5%, which means the Nestle ship more to retailers and consumer purchase grew slower. The interpretation is there's a potential risks for overstock due to aggressive trade promotion. Let's say buy 10 cases get one free for the retailers. So the risk is excessive inventory may lead to discounting or hurting the brand value. So retailer may reduce retail orders to clear stocks. So as a trade marketing manager, we will audit the retail inventory level by using the Walmart retail link data and shift promotions to drive sell-through. Let's say we put more resources in in-store demo, BOGO for consumers. Scenario 2, which is sell-out growth larger than sell-in growth. For example, let's say sell-in in 2024 Q1 is only 55% growth year over year. So which means Nestle shipments grew modestly, and sell-out increased 20% year over year, which means the customer demand spiked unexpectedly. So the interpretation could be the out of stock there's a potential risk for the out of stock situation or under stock situation by Nestle didn't ship enough to meet the customer demand. So the competitor shortage, it may be another potential region as well. Maybe this is our shortage, and this is the shortage of our competitor. leading to the end customer buy our products instead of the competitors' products. So the risk is the lost sales is if the shelves are empty, and retailers may substitute with their private label brands. And what we need to do is to ramp up production and adjust sales forecast, and work with the retailers to expedite shipment. Let's say love loss, just in time replenishment. And the third scenario is sell in declines and sell out grows. Sell in 2024 in Q1, let's say, is decreased by 10%. So Nestle ship less, and the sell out increase, which means the consumer purchase more. It likely cost it may reflect the retailers drawing down existing inventory, reducing safety stock. It either because the retailers are efficiently turning inventory good for margins, or Nestle can negotiate better shelf space, providing high sell-through velocity. So action items, it highlights high sell-out rate. In retailer negotiations, Coffee Mate sells 20% faster than private label, offers smaller and frequent shipments to align with the demand. So, which means we try to pursue with the retailer, saying that our Nestle product have the customer demand, and we are willing to offer smaller and frequent shipment to align with the demand. And scenario 4, sell in and sell out both decline. So when it's both decline, retailer order less while consumer purchase fail. And the root cause of this may be the category contraction, declining demand for powdered creamers, and the competitive pressure. Maybe it is due to the oatmeal creamers gaining shares. So it is a long-term brand erosion, and retailers may dislist underperforming SKUs. So for the pivot innovation, this is one of our suggested action items. We need to launch sugar-free or plant-based Coffee Mate, which is a new product, and we could run consumer surveys to identify declining usage drivers. Key takeaways for Nestle category manager, like when sell in larger than sell out, we may need to check for overstocking. When sell out larger than sell in, we may need to adjust the supply gaps. And when sell in decrease, sell in decrease while sell out increase, we can optimize the inventory efficiency. While both declining, we may reassess the category strategies. And tools for diagnosing the discrepancy is Nielsen and ROI. Check that market-wide category trends. So another scenario is the sell-in grows while the sell-out declines. What that means? Let's say if the sell-in grows by 15% and the sell-out decrease by 10%. So there's a red flag scenario that indicating a breakdown in demand generation. despite increased shipment. So the possible cause could be retailer overstocking due to trade promotion. So what happened? Leslie incentivized retailers to buy more, such as order 20% more for a 5% discount. And retailers stock up but didn't promote effectively to consumer. So we may provide some evidence that to the retailers that high retailer inventory levels. We can check by the Walmart retail link. So it's like 12 weeks of supply versus 8-week normal supply. So, and it is there may be weak in-store activation, such as low end cap display or price reductions. And another reason could be declining the consumer demand. So market shift away from powdered creamers. So consumers switching to oatmeal. Competitors, International Delight, launch better performing innovations. Nielsen, so Nielsen's may show the total category sell out down by 5%, with Coffee Mate losing shares. Social listening reveals a campaign about Coffee Mate tasting artificial and pricing misalignment. So what may happen is Nestle raised price to offset inflation, but retailers passed on hike to consumers, reducing affordability. And the evidence is could be the average retail price per unit increased by 8%, but volume sales decreased by 18%. And the private label creamers, let's say President's Choice, gained 5% in the market share. So weeks to Leslie, it is an excessive inventory write-off. Retailer may return unsold stock or demand discount. And brand erosion, declining sell-out signal, lost relevance with consumers. Retailers destruct. Chains like Loblaws may reduce future orders on shelf space. So action plan for Leslie category manager. First, we need to audit trade promotion. We need to work with retailers to clear excess stocks, and such as temporary price cut, bundling with coffee, shift future promotion to consumer pool, which could be buy two get $1 off versus trade boost, and reveal consumer demand. Like we can launch limited time favorites like pumpkin spice to reignite interest, and partner with Tim Hortons for co-brand campaigns. Try Coffee Mate in your next iced coffee. We could adjust pricing strategies. We can offer smaller value size package to offset price sensitivity. Introduce premium price base line to compete with oatmeal chains. So also we may improve the retail execution. We mandate in-store demos at key retailers, like sampling at Metro, and use Nielsen's data to identify underperforming regions and skills for delisting. So the key takeaway is when sales in increase and sales out decrease, it is a warning signal of effective trade strategies or declining category health. The fix requires balancing push sell in and pull sell out tactics with close monitoring of retailer inventory turnover, competitive innovation, and consumer sentiment shift. So this is my little sharing for the sell in and sell out scenario interpretation. So today we came up with 3 things. the Nielsen's IQ margin calculation, the very best trade ROI calculation, and this sell in sell out scenarios interpretation. So I hope you like it. So if you like this video, please give me a big thumbs up, leave a comment below, and see you next time.